I shoot film because it's so much fun. It's fun in a totally different kind of way from digital photography. Obviously, it's so unpredictable, right? So the gap between like what you hope you're shooting, what you think you're shooting, or what you're like trying to shoot, and what you end up with can be so surprising. It can be exactly what you thought it was going to be. It can be totally wrong, and it doesn't work at all, or it can be even better than you thought it was going to be. Or yeah, there's just so many ways in which it's like what you think in your mind's eye is different to what actually comes out of the print. And I think as well, you've got to really, it really requires like a lot of patience. So, and I love that about shooting film. Like there's you wait for the roll of film to finish, and then you've got to wait for it to go through the developers, and you've got to focus on so many different parts of it rather than just shooting a picture and then you can see it immediately. So I think when it goes really well, it's so satisfying. And even when it doesn't go very well, even if you get a photo that has got loads of light leaks or it's just really underexposed or something, it's still really satisfying, and you get the very high highs and then the low lows when something doesn't when it doesn't work out. Olympus OM2, this one is. I bought it from a friend maybe a year ago, I think. And then this is my other camera, just an Olympus Pentax point and shoot. This one I've had since I was a teenager, so it's really, it's really old. So my name's Izzy. I am from London, and I've been living here in Tokyo for about 4 years at this point. My main profession is I'm an English teacher, but yeah, I do my photography on the side. And I've had this camera with me since I was a teenager, so I've always just kind of been taking pictures. But really, since I moved to Tokyo, I've started taking it more seriously. And now I have the second one that's a little bit more, helps me kind of take better quality pictures, and it's really helped me develop my style. And so currently I would say that I really like composition's really important to me, so like lines and shadow and like angles, but I'm also trying to incorporate more human elements into my pictures now and kind of capture people in, a moment that, happens one time and then it's never going to happen again, but you've managed to capture it. And I think that's what is so endlessly fascinating about street photography, that you're always trying to find, that one moment that then you capture it and that's it. It doesn't exist again. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I love it. I really like my job. So many things about life here that are really convenient and really pleasant. So one of the really kind of, I think, most magical or kind of surprising things about shooting with film is that there are so many experimental film stocks that you can use that really just create these just totally surprising results. That again, this idea between what you think you've taken and then what actually comes out. So with those shots, the Lomacron turquoise shots, they were so much fun when they came back, and I had no idea what they were going to look like. I've taken my camera skiing before and never really kind of found, a way to make mountain photographs my own. I was never really sure how to make them kind of personal or unique or more interesting, I guess. And just that film really was so much fun, and so many people have really enjoyed it on on Instagram, which is awesome. And it's that kind of feedback that gives you so much like pleasure, I think, as a photographer, that you can share that joy with other people. And so I really hope to keep filming with more experimental. And I think being on Instagram is amazing for that, because there are so many people out there also filming with experimental film stocks. Or I've tried a roll of double exposure, which was so much fun, and I never would have been inspired to do that if I hadn't been on Instagram and seeing other people do it. So yeah, there's so much creativity, I think, in the film world that people are really getting exciting with. So yeah, looking forward to doing more of that. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of amazing. When I started putting my work on Instagram a couple of years ago, I never would have imagined that I'd be actually exhibiting photos. It's really surreal to me still that that's something that I'm able to do here. And I think Tokyo has an amazing scene for that. I think there's so much creativity, and there are so many people that want to support creativity and support artists. So the first ever show that I did was a friend sent me a link to a show at a place in Harajuku, and it was all celebrating film photography. And that was just an amazing experience, just to kind of put my work up alongside look, so many other people that also shoot film. And then from then it's just snowballed. And I think the community of people that exhibit and the community of photographers in Tokyo is really awesome. And it's really nice to have so many people that are passionate about photography, and to kind of get to know lots of different people from, I guess mostly foreigners. That my Japanese maybe isn't quite so good to connect with Japanese people just yet. But yeah, hopefully in the future more. So I would say that the exhibitions that I've done, the themes have been very broad. So the organisers haven't tried to kind of put any thematic focus on the work of the people exhibiting. Like, they just want to encourage people to show whatever it is that they want to show. So I would definitely say that's something that I'm learning a lot about. And I think my first show thematically was just all over the place. There was like no unifying theme really. So I'm really working on that, because it takes quite a lot of consideration. I think I'm really learning about how much thought actually goes into picking the photos for a show, and I think that's something that I want to keep working on in the future, like developing a concept rather than just, well, what photos aesthetically go together, what photos look nice together, actually starting to think a bit more conceptual. So, because I do think it takes quite a lot of thought actually to make to put together a collection of photos like that. So yeah, I hope to work on that more in the future. But I've definitely gotten better at it since the first one. So what's next for me? I think I'm really interested to keep exploring new creative ways to shoot film. So I mentioned the double exposure. I really enjoyed doing that. I really, really want to do some more of those, experimenting with different combinations of images, which I think was really good fun. More shows, possibly. I've done quite a few already in 2025, which has been amazing. It's been so much fun. I'm really, really grateful for all the opportunities. I might have a little bit of a break because there's quite a lot of work on top of, so I do obviously my full-time teaching, and then I don't know if I would do a solo one. It's a funny thing where I feel almost like I feel more, I guess, not confident, but having my work along other people's work makes it feel maybe more, I guess, legitimate in a way. But yeah, I guess experimenting more with, I at the moment just make do prints and like postcards, but I think a lot of people make amazing photo books or zines, so that would maybe be a different kind of creative project that I would like to do as well. So yeah, just thinking about how the people around me are inspiring me to produce more photography in different formats.